free trial for 14 days. So to get started, just click type N8N in the browser. You'll get this landing page, and then you'll have to sign in. When you click this sign in on the top right corner, you'll get this kind of a form to register and to start the free day 14-day trial. So after signing in, you will get this page. So in this page, you will get all the workflows and all which you have. So I'll create my first workflow. So this is a basic workflow. I'm going to create an automation to send emails to a number of persons. So here I have a Google Sheet with the email ID, name, and their character. Like I'm going to send an email with their character. So I'll just start. So before starting, this is your workspace. When you click on this plus tag, you'll have many nodes here. So I'll take trigger node for now for this thing. It has many nodes, like you will have AI node in which you will have the basic LLM chain and the agentic node, and also you will have a memory node for the buffer memory which is used for chats. So for this, first I'm clicking on the trigger node. I'm triggering it manually. So what this trigger node does is, like when should your app start? Like when should your workflow start? You can either, if you just give trigger. Okay. So I have added a trigger node. So when you see this trigger node, you will have like many conditions on which your trigger should be getting started, like on app event, on schedule. On schedule is used to give a periodic session workflows starting, and on form submission, webhook call, like that. And then we should add this Google Sheet. I'm adding the sheet node, and for actions, I'm giving get rows in sheet. So now you will have to create a credential for it. For now, I'm signing in with Google. So now the connection is successful. So when the connection is done, you'll get all the sheets which you have in this Gmail account. So I'll click this sheet and I'll choose sheet 1 because all my details are in sheet 1. And that's it for now. So I'll just go here, and then I want to send an email based on this. So I'll give Gmail. Here I'll give send a message. So here again you have to create a credential. Yeah. Okay. Here, this I'll come back later. So now the workflow is 80% done. So okay. So yeah. What happened? Okay. So we have to give some parameters here. Either we can give a fixed email here, like fixed subject, or either we can give an expression. An expression, it is used like if we want to send to many people, like you want to send to like umamageshwari@gmail.com, you'll have to give their own email ID there. So to give this change, either we can manually do it with this JSON, or we can just simply drag and drop. For that, we should execute the previous nodes. So what happens when we execute the previous nodes is it just collects all the details from the Google Sheets here for now. Yes, so one more thing which I forgot here. So since you have many rows in this Google Sheet, you have to add another node which is split in batches. So what this node does is it loops over all the items there. So I'll just add this node and I'll just stop this workflow. And here I'll add Gmail. Okay, so now I'll execute. So since it's taking much of a time, I just created this workflow. So when your previous executions are executed, you'll get like this. You'll get the schema, table, and in the JSON format. So how you can add the expression is that you'll just have to drag this and drop it here. So you'll get like this. Okay, so here I'll just add it manually.
Soma, what you're copying, is that a quote?
No, ma'am, it's just the expression. We can also drag and drop here, but since it's taking much of a time, I'm just giving it manually here.
Okay, you're copy pasting it manually.
Yes. And this message is like how your email body should be. Okay. So this is how I'll configure this node. Okay. So I'll execute. So this is how you'll create the workflow basically. So since it's taking time, I'll just execute this one for you. Okay, so the problem is with my internet connection. Just a second. Yes, so this is how it gets executed, and I'll show you the email here. Yeah, so here you got this email. I'll show you from different accounts as well. Yeah, so you got this. So this is the basic workflow without any AI here. So if you want to add an AI, like an LLM model or an agent here, you will have this node. Basic LLM chain. Okay. Yeah. So I have added this node here. So if suppose you want to create a personalized message, like you want to give the draft to the LLM model and give a personalized message, so you can add the basic LLM chain. So I added the LLM chain in this step here. So if you add it, so you'll get like this. So this is what I have done here. And this chain, for this chain, you have to add the LLM model. So
what is this LLM chain and why are we doing this?
So this LLM chain, it has all the LLM models in this. So if I click here plus, you will get all the LLM models here: Gemini Chat, Grok, Mistral, Olama, OpenAI. You can get those API and you can integrate the LLM models here. It is basically for generating the text. So like already we are sending the email, right? So to give a personalized feel, or like to change the context to however you want, you'll add this LLM chain here. Hope it's clear.
Yeah, okay. So for example, if I have to send personalized messages to 100 people in that Google Sheet, so do I need to feed some more data in terms of personalization, or this integrating with any LLM model can do the job?
You have to give their email IDs in the Google Sheet.
Hmm. And anything
And
else? For example, I am sending an email to you and I'm sending an email to Vedish, right? Now, both these
okay.
email IDs are there in the sheet. So,
Mm.
do I need to add any more data except Gmail ID or to give some context about you or Vedish?
Yes. So in this Google Sheet, I have added a character column. So likewise, you can give any other column, and you just have to give like. So for me here, the main thing which I'm going to show in my email is this character. So you can give something whichever you want here, and you can ask this LLM chain. You can ask this LLM model to personalize it or to create a more creative content or something to give it to your email.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. So here I'm integrating this Gemini model. Here you have to create a credential here. So you'll get create new credential. And since I already have a credential, I'm just showing you. Here you need to give your API key. So in the last class, I showed you like how to create an API key using makersuite.com. You can give the API key here, and yeah, and nothing much more to be added in this. Yes, so you have to save your workflow and again you have to execute it. Okay, the prompt is not specified. So if you click this, you can here now it's in the chat mode. You can also define it like however you want. So here I have used like send an email to is the name and their personality, their character here, and you can also add a prompt here. So there are like two kinds of messages. One is user message and other is a system message. User message is however you want you can send it, but the system message is a fixed thing. So here either you can give fixed, like if you give fixed and if you give here a sentence, the same sentence will be reflected in your email. So here what I'm giving is an expression. I just used the ChatGPT to create this prompt for me. I write a short email in this name, the tone in 100 words like that. And yeah, so that's it. So if you have given this prompt and if you execute it, so not only Gmail, you can also integrate this with your WhatsApp, Telegram, Slack, and many social media. There are many social media integrations given here. Yeah, so it's executed now, and you can see the email here. So you can see this email here. And one more thing. So the final workflow which I want to tell you is the agentic workflow. So to create an agentic workflow, it's very simple in the N8N. You'll have this AI agent node. If you click this plus and if you go inside the AI, you'll get this AI agent node. And here I just created a chatbot like agent. So for that, for the trigger, I'm using a chat message. Yeah, so to get this trigger, so you'll get this chat trigger. So this is what I have added it here. And this AI agent node, it has three parts. One is the chat model, which is the LLM model, whichever you want. Next is the memory tool. And next is the tool. Like here I'm sending it to Gmail. You can also have other tools like WhatsApp, Slack, Telegram, whichever you want. And then output node. So here you'll have this open chat button. So if I click and I'll ask like
Uma, in memory, what have you connected?
yeah, so memory is like a history. So how many chats you want to be stored in the history. So here
It's a history or
there are,
storage?
yes, there are many memory nodes. So now I have just added this simple memory. You'll have many memories like MongoDB, Redis, Postgres and all. And you can also you can extend this chatbot to a RAG chatbot where you'll add the embeddings and all. So here it's asking for the subject. I'll give Yeah, so yes, so now you have got an email. So apart from this, morning I just tried to integrate a Slack bot with NI10. I didn't complete it yet, but I'll just show you. Yeah. So here I just created a private channel and I just tested it. And this is the bot which I have added it to the NI10 to this which I have integrated with the NI10. I haven't completed it yet, but for this you need to give Slack API and you need to give some permissions here. So likewise you can create whatever you want in this.
Uma, can you go back to your workflow, the Gmail one? One question I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I saw we were sending more prompts, like it was in the output, they were asking question in terms of what body should be there or subject should be there.
Yes.
Is there a way to automate that part as well? Or do we have to?
No, like you can give a prompt, you can give a proper prompt here. Like you can give like send an email to this person with any subject, any relevant subject which you want, and also like regarding the body. So if you give that also will work.
Okay, sure, thanks.
Yeah. And also one more thing. So you'll have to save this workflow, and if you click on this chat, you'll have this URL. And if you give this URL in the browser, you'll get the chat UI here. So this is used for publishing it. And so since this browser version is connected to the NI10's cloud, here you can't publish it fully. But if you're using it in the local version, you can use Docker to publish it. And and before publishing it, you have to make this active. Earlier it will be like this. If you make this active, and then it will work in the browser URL. So any questions?
So what we did here in the chat section, we can do it in the browser itself.
Yes, you can put. Yeah.
Sure. Nice.
So this is what I wanted to discuss about the NI10 basics. You can do a lot more. You'll have to. There are many documentations, and there is also an official YouTube channel from the NI10 where they'll teach you all these basic workflows and all. So you can refer to it, and maybe you can use it. You can explore it for the next hackathon, maybe.
So all of this we can do in Make as well.
Yeah, in Make, but I guess in Make you won't have this much flexibility in Make. Like here, you can also create your custom workflows using the code node. There is one node called code. I'll just show you on this website. So this part is not there in Make, and
your screen.
I haven't explored about Make fully.
Your screen is not.
Yeah. Okay. 1 second. So if you go to this website, So I'm talking about this part. This part, I guess it's not there in Make. And also, like, I didn't explore much on Make, so I don't know what else is not there or what else is there. But I can tell you one thing, that N8N offers more flexibility.
So Priyanka, to add here, Make is very much easier. So it's just drag and drop. So I think that's the only difference. So N8N has lots of capabilities. Make is very easy. So even, it's very easy for everybody to work with. So that is why we chose Make. But yeah, this here it's more flexibility. If you want more flexibility, then yeah, we'll have to go to N8N.
So when
And
you say
also,
flexibility, it's the designing the UI or changing the code, etc.
customization and all. Yeah.
Okay, but for MVP, I think Make would work, right? So
yeah, Make also has integrations to WhatsApp, Slack, Telegram, and all that. So that's available there. So in case they want more flexibility to the code, I mean, for complex logics, they might need N8N. Yeah.
okay.
And N8N is like you need to work a lot for beginners. So that's why I guess we chose Make.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
So thanks, Zuma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any questions from anyone?
Yeah.
Shan?
Yeah, do you know something on MCP, Model Context Protocol, which is incorporated with this N8N?
I'm sorry, your voice is not clear.
Is it clear now?
Yes.
Okay. There is something called Model Context Protocol, which is the latest innovation in this N8N. So, do we have any information on that?
No, like I'll explore on it and I'll let you know later.
Sure.
So Vinita, you were
Yeah, hi. I have a question to hackathon team, mainly to Vaidish. So here in this, we have to come up with an idea with a problem statement along with that solution. With that solution, what are the AI tools we'll be using? Is there a restriction that you mentioned initially while during this call? So do we need to stick to only those AI tools?
Yeah, we've defined the 6 AI tools we mentioned in the FAQ section also.
Okay.
So you're required to use those. There are some reasons why we've restricted the use of tools. As Gangashri and Uma had mentioned earlier, we want it to be fair to everybody because there are people with different levels of awareness to AI and even coding knowledge in this organization. So we want to make sure we want to level the playing field here, so that somebody from just starting out in their career, they will have enough opportunity to work and bring out a good idea at the same level with somebody like you. You're more advanced and you'll be preferring more advanced tools. So that's why we had to limit the use of tools to those 6 as different.
So this one. Today, I just had a call with my team to see where they are. So they have already explored N8N. Okay, they have come up with Flow. So do you accept that solution or not?
Sorry, who has done that?
Our team has done. Okay.
Okay.
So we explored N8N earlier and yesterday, and we came up with a workflow solution for that.
Right,
So
right. Why don't you adopt it on Make then?
Okay, so you are not taking that solution, right? I just want to make sure we are adhering to the guidelines. What is it?
Yeah. So as we explained earlier, also Make and N8N, they have similar functionalities. So maybe you can do the same workflow.
Yeah, in N8N, what happened? We were able to host it in our local system, and we can use it. There is no restriction. Only 14 days trial is there. It's not like that. So that was one part which we felt it is good. So here we have to take it only for 14 days trial period in Make.
Okay.
So that is why we thought we'll go for NA10, or one of the reasons.
So you're saying NA10 does not have restrictions on trial period, while Make has a restriction. That's what you're saying, right?
Exactly, yes.
Okay,
When
so
we
we'll
put
look
it
into
on
that.
local.
Sure. We'll look into that specific issue and get back to you.
Okay.
Vaidesh, just a suggestion. Since we have
Yeah.
already had this session on NA10, can we include this in the tool list? Just a suggestion. You can discuss it with the team and get back to everybody.
Yeah, I think Vinita had the same question. She worded it differently. So we'll discuss that and get back to you on that.
And one more question here. Vaidesh, do we want to come up with a solution like using this app, we are going to solve this problem? Or we just have to come with as a solution, this will be the solution in the PPT? And later, if the problem is selected, then we can go for how it will be implemented. Is it like this? How you need it?
You mean the idea submission guidelines?
Yes, idea submission guidelines, which has
So we don't expect very A to Z sort of solution in your document. We just want a broad idea of what tools you'll be using, what is the approach you'll be taking. So
what tools you need that?
Sorry?
What tools we will be using, that you need it in a broader level, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just a broad at the broad level, not in all the details are required.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
This will help us.
Yeah, so Vaidesh, do you have any like a sample template, or so that we can refer to that?
We thought of giving you a sample template, but then people will start copying the same thing. So we didn't upload that.
Just to get some idea, so that is what we thought.
Okay, all right. We'll work on 2 or 3 samples and just upload it on the website.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, hi Vaidya. This is Vishwambar.
Yeah.
So, see, it's just now you, it's like the following tools: Gemini, ChatGPT, Cloud, and Firebase, and Make and Softer. So last 3 are totally different. First 3 are totally different. For example, if I coded something using ChatGPT, so do I need to host it somewhere?
As Rajneesh had shown in the first session, if you do if you design a website, you can just, without working on the back end, you can just show us how it looks on the front end. So
no need of back end, right? I can host it and free host things. I can just host and I can show you that. I can.
Yes.
So there is no restriction that there should be some AI agent or a things has to be used in our presentation, right? I mean, if
so you're using the AI tool to bring out your solution. That is the whole point of this hackathon.
Okay, it is not like solution should contain a solution.
No. There's no restriction or there's no requirement of using Gen AI or LLM or anything like that.
So my solution should be built with the help of these AI tools.
Yes. No code tools.
Okay. No code tools will little bit confuse. So because no code tool means Make is a no code tools. There is no code. Yeah. But if you go with the ChatGPT and everything, so we have to code. But it's like we are coding using AI.
Yeah, but you're only prompting. You're not coding, right?
Not really, but because we cannot use exact as it is, we have to change here and there if we are going with the end-to-end solution. So
right. Yeah. Minor changes you will have to make. Yes.
Yeah. So if I'm doing a coding using ChatGPT, then I have to host it somewhere in a free hosting thing, and I have to make a presentation. I mean, while I'm presenting, I can show that one only front end. So the function part is function part is not important. I can show that this is what is this and how
this
what
is the whole idea. During your demo, you can just show this is the whole idea. At the end of the hackathon, we'll be working with you to deploy the model and all that. If your project is selected and if you win the hackathon.
Okay, if you win, I mean, okay. Post the hackathon, if that idea is selected, then we are going with the full scale. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Any other questions? Sridhar, I think you can take over.
Yeah, Vaidesh. So thank you, team, for your questions. And if you have any questions still, you can be in touch with us. Okay. Thank you. Thank you all.